Hey guys, welcome to my KD Art Box session. My name is Kerrigan and today we're going to be learning about the Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance was a blossoming African American culture, particularly in the creative arts. Today I'm going to show you how to paint a saxophone using stencil art and acrylic paint. Here's what you'll need. Acrylic paint, a plate to mix your paints on, a cup of water, canvas, 2 brushes, a pencil, a small towel, glue, masking tape, a half sheet of construction paper, and scissors. So for the first step, we're going to go ahead and lay down our stencil. So be sure to go ahead and grab your tape. You're going to need about 6 pieces for this. We're going to take the tape and we're going to place it on the corners of the canvas. And you don't necessarily have to put it where I put mine, but you do want to make sure that you lay it on the corners. I'm just going to place mine in random places. And there we have it. There's the first step. Okay guys, if you want to go online and find you a different instrument, you can do that as well. I like to use a drum or perhaps a trumpet for this exercise. Just something kind of easy. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine, but you can get it as close to it as you like. And there we have it. Great job drawing that. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our outline for our instrument. So what you want to do is go ahead and grab your brush and just dip you a little bit in the black acrylic paint that you poured. Then we're going to lightly trace the edges of our instrument, just so we can get it more defined. You want to use those bold lines so when we paint it, the color pops out pretty good. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. If you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Just keep on going. Okay, I'm gonna finish outlining this and I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, hopefully you've given it some time for the instrument, whatever you chose, or the saxophone to let it dry. So what we're gonna do next is move on to the stencil part of the painting. And we're gonna take a little bit of paint. It doesn't necessarily matter what color you use right now. I'm gonna use red. But what you wanna do is paint the inside of where you lay the tape. You want to paint the inside and just make sure you get it covered pretty good. And you can paint on top of the tape as well, just so you can make sure that you get the area covered pretty good. And if you want to, you can also paint the edges down some, just to give it that full look. And I'm gonna paint this side the same color. You can change your color if you want to, But what you mainly want to focus on is painting on the inside of the tape. Once you get that part done and every piece of tape you laid down, then we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, so for some of the squares, we're gonna have to make some of the colors. So right now, I'm just gonna show you very quickly on how we're gonna make the color orange and the color green. So first you wanna start off and grab you a little bit of yellow and kind of place it on a blank place where you have some space on your palette, which would be your plate. Then you wanna grab a little bit of the blue paint and add it to the yellow. And you wanna mix it up pretty good. Oh, that's pretty. And you get you a really good green color. And for the orange, as you can see here, all I did was grab a little bit of the yellow paint, mix it in with the red paint, and it gave me that really pretty orange. That's what I'm gonna use here. So after you mix your colors, you can go ahead and start adding it to your canvas and just painting, but remember to stay inside of where you lay the tape. All right, I'm sure you all did a wonderful job painting the insides for your stencil. What we're gonna do now is go ahead and focus solely on our instrument. So what you wanna do, if you painted a saxophone like I did, you wanna go ahead and grab you a paintbrush, kind of get you some of that yellow paint. Not too much, just enough where you can spread it out. And then you can go ahead and start painting your saxophone. And this is fairly easy. It shouldn't take you too long, but after you get it done, allow it a little dry time, and I'll see you soon. Okay guys, hopefully you're finished painting your saxophone. I know it looks good. Right now we're gonna give it a little time to dry. So we're gonna work on our musical notes that we'll need for our painting. Go ahead and grab your construction paper and your pencil. So the first step to our musical notes, it doesn't necessarily matter where you choose, but we're just gonna pick a blank space. We're gonna make one straight line down, one across, one straight line down, and one half circle. That'll be our first musical note. We're gonna do two of those. I'm gonna show you again here. So it's one straight line down, one across, one straight line down, one half circle. I'm gonna make a third musical note here, but pay attention because you might need a little help. We're gonna make one straight line across, one straight line down, one half circle, one straight line down, one straight line across, one straight line down, a half circle, and one straight line down. There we have it. Good job. Now we're gonna cut them out. All right, good job. So hopefully we went ahead and cut them out. This is what it should look like. So what you want to do now is go ahead and grab your glue and kind of choose you a spot on your canvas where you would like for your musical notes to go. Once you've got you a spot, you want to go ahead and grab your musical note and your glue and just add a few droplets of glue, not too heavy. And then you can do a straight line across just to ensure that it sticks for that one. I'm gonna put mine right here. I like that placement. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. And you're gonna do the same thing for the other musical notes. Not too much glue, just a dab here and there. Alrighty, and there we have it. Now we're gonna give it some time to dry, and we're gonna come back. Okay guys, hopefully we allowed it a good bit of time to dry. What we're gonna do now is just go ahead and do the last step. So we're gonna remove the tape. I'm gonna start here just because it looks easier for me, but you can start wherever. Oh, that's cool. Make sure you get the paper from the tape in the trash. Alright. Okay. So once you get the tape off, you're gonna go ahead and grab your paintbrush and just dip it lightly in your black paint. Now we're gonna outline the edges. You might need a little more black paint. That's okay, just go back and get as much as you need. And we're gonna do this for all of the areas where we removed the tape, just to kind of give it a little flair. Once you added your lines, you are complete. Alright guys, so hopefully we went ahead and outlined every piece. And this is the finished product. Way to go, I'm sure you did a great job. I had fun with this project.